Hey, Vinyl Community, Jeff here again. Time to do some more of these lottery, the VC lottery. Got to catch up on these questions. So we're going to be jumping on number five. Try to keep this fairly brief. Question number five. If you're not familiar with the lottery, there'll be a link below. There's always links below on what the lottery is. If you're just seeing this for some reason, like, what's the lottery? Anyway, hopefully by now you're knowing what the lottery is. It's coming up. You get to the end of June, so you need to get your 10 questions submitted into it, and you could win a buku amounts of gifts. Question number five is a channel. It's kind of a twofer. How, kind of like, what do you bring to the table? How do you present yourself? Slash, a theme song for your channel type idea. And so, how I, as far as how I present myself, obviously we all start in meager ways, and then we hopefully, we learn things and we improve. And I see things on some channels that I see that I'm like, wow, that looks really sharp. And then you look at some of the channels that look like really professional, and you're like, wow, they got, and they get a lot of subscribers. And is it because they look so professional? Is it the content? Am I too ugly? Is he better? It's all things that make you go, And then you got sometimes you just like, I'm just here to share and I don't care, and no edits and nothing. And I'm somewhere in the middle. I see a lot of keen things on people's things. I'm like, that'd be a good thing to implement. But then I'm like, but the time it takes to do that kind of, quality, the editing, some of the stuff that goes in there. So, some guys put out videos less, and they take more time to do it, and it probably does reap benefits. And then there's some people that just turn their phone on and talk, and then they, you see them turn it on, you see them turn it off. There's no editing, there's no trimming, it's just, here I am. I kind of find myself somewhere in between. It's just kind of a more or less a therapeutic show and tell for me, feeling like maybe there's somebody out there listening that can connect with this new album that I got, that maybe you'd be interested. I am surprised, because a lot of times you start these and you're like, nobody's caring about what I listen to. Nobody cares what I'm offering. And then you get subscribers and you get comments, and it causes you to say, well, there are people out there like me. And then, you start rambling off your knowledge of, useless music status, and you're like, and other people are like, yeah. And then there's connections, and you can make friends with people that maybe you're not friends with locally. You just contacts and connections with people. And that has been the big thing with the VC. And you get into it and you start doing that, and then you find out that there are a lot of people out there that are just like you, have a lot of the same tastes. And so you start, connecting. So that's kind of why I do what I do, what I offer. What I'm offering is kind of a middle of the road stuff. I do edit my videos. I put the bumpers at the front and the back. For a while there, I was doing 4K, but man, the size on my computer, I just got to keep getting hard drives. The quality of 4K, and it's like, are people really caring that much about that? So, you bump it down. There's a lot of little things that could be done, but, then you see people that are doing just fine with, fuzzy, poorly lit, just cell phone stuff. And it's like, I know there's a lot of people out there that maybe just like me, and they don't really necessarily look at the quality as much as what you're offering. And so what I offer is just kind of my knowledge and my history with music. And some people like it, some people don't, and it is what it is, and I am where I am, and that's basically it. I don't go too overboard trying to overthink it. So as far as the theme song, there's, I don't know, I wish I could go into all the craziness he did on his video and singing and dancing and stuff, but I'm gonna go harken back to my early days. Just to me, I'm gonna say "Rock and Roll All Night" by Kiss, and it's just the ultimate party. Euphemisms aside, it's just the idea of just enjoy music. Just want to rock and roll and party all night. It's just turn on the music and have a good time, and that's kind of what I try to portray here. Is just, this is me having a good time talking about my love of music. And so anyway, that's it. And of course, I'm rock based, hard rock based. And so, a hard rock anthem like that still gets played today, that's kind of where I would kind of sum it up. If I overthought it, if I thought really hard, I probably could find something quirky and fun and things like that. I don't know if I have necessarily. Some people base it on the way that they're that they come across, that they may pick something based on how people see their personality and stuff. So, I don't know if could dig deep enough to look at myself in that manner to know that, but yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So that's it for this one though. Just a little fun there of, what it is we think about ourselves. I mean, there are some things that change, but for now, this is what it is. And hopefully you all are enjoying it. And I will see you later on the next one. I'm going to jump on 6 right after this, and we will see you then. Rock on and rock hard.